Hi, it's Chris Watkin here, and I'm with Amanda O'Brien, who is the queen of content writing for estate agents.
Oh,
Welcome. Amanda, are estate agents uneducated when it comes to content and content marketing, or just lazy? Talk to me.
that is a really good question. I don't think they are lazy, although that's how it can kind of come across sometimes. I think it is uneducation, really. Most estate agents, I feel, they know exactly what they should be doing. They know about content marketing. They know that content works, but they just don't know how or what to do to put it into practice.
So, how would you describe content marketing for estate agents then?
So I would describe it as pieces of information that are put out there regularly, consistently, that help the local community within an estate agent's area or location.
So, we're not talking about yourself or your firm or your services and how wonderful you are then.
No.
Why not? That's surely what a lot of estate agents think content marketing is.
Yeah, exactly. They do. And really, the ego needs to disappear totally with content marketing. It's about putting out pieces of value.
Okay, look, we can sell your house and we're brilliant.
Um, that will come into it with the knowledge that is imparted through the other pieces of content. But if you continually put out that you're amazing and that you've won X number of awards and you've got X market share, that's not going to work because it's boring to people.
Is that why? But why do estate agents constantly talk about themselves and how wonderful they are?
I think they think it's what's kind of expected of them, really. And I think they think it's the way that it will make them appear to be the agent of trust. But actually, it's not. It kind of works the other way to make sure that they are trusted and they are knowledgeable and that is showcased. They have to help people rather than just kind of sticking themselves in their faces.
But the problem with content marketing is that it doesn't produce results straight away.
Yeah.
And why is that?
This is a big thing for estate agents. Estate agents always say, "Well, I posted an article on my blog or my news page 2 days ago, and well, I haven't had any response. Nothing's happened from that." And what they don't realise is that it's actually a long-term strategy. So, in order to actually get the results, it needs to be a consistent thing, part of a complete marketing strategy that is done forever, really. It has to be consistent. And that's when the results come.
I mean, can you actually measure content marketing?
It is harder to measure content marketing than any other type of marketing because it's going on in the background rather than kind of in your face. It's supposed to be very, very subtle, but you can measure who lands on your news page or your blog page. You can use stats like that. But yes, it is harder, and that's why agents think, oh, I didn't get anything from that.
Do you find that a lot of agents start content marketing and then give up after a few months?
Absolutely. That's the biggest issue, particularly with estate agents. They're all fired up. They think, yep, I can do this. They write 2 or 3 blog posts, then they run out of ideas, or they don't think they've done a very good job, or they haven't had that immediate response, which we've just talked about. And so they think, well, this is a complete waste of time. I'm just not going to bother. But that, unfortunately, is when you see all these neglected blog pages, news pages, and that just doesn't look professional. So, either do it or don't do it. Don't have that blog page there half empty or only updated from 3 years ago, because that doesn't look good.
What advice would you give to estate agents who need to learn patience with their content marketing?
Well, they need to learn that patience. They need to try it and get started with it and see what it brings over as it builds over a period. That's the only way to do it. It has to be tested. It has to be done for that patience to kind of come.
I mean, the way I look at content marketing is it is hard to judge, but would you give a mark out of 10 for the love of your wife or partner? It's either you do or don't.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it.
And I think you just got to keep dripping it out.
Absolutely.
What I'd like to do is, in the next coming videos, is talk about content that agents themselves could write.
Yep, absolutely.
And you give some tips and guidance, because I know you write an awful lot of content for estate agents yourself with your firm contentforestateagents.co.uk.
I do.
So maybe in the coming videos we can have a chat about that and discuss that. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'd love to. Thank you.
Thank you.